All right, let's take a look at a young DSP client here who came to us on the left when he was 10 years old, probably 10 and a half or so. On the right, he is 12, and he's been working out with us for about 18 months on and off, not always consistently, but he's made really nice progress here. Like all young clients, he had a number of constraints, both in his body and in movement patterns he was using to throw or pitch. Through the use of the functional movement screen and slow motion video analysis, which allowed us to have some careful observation of his biomechanical efficiencies, we developed a custom plan to remove those constraints that he then executed. Let's take a look at some movement patterns here, and these two videos are not in the same speed, so you'll have to bear with me as we go through each. So here we're getting to maximum leg lift, maximum leg lift right there, and you'll see that he's now creating what we'll call the power angle with a pelvic tilt. Again, maximum leg lift right there, and of course there's a drastic difference there. If we want to draw some lines and have a little fun with it, we can do that quickly here. There is no angle. He is right over his foot, balancing on the rubber, where in this case, if this is vertical, he's roughly in here at that. So he's very efficient now getting his, breaking through early inertia to get his momentum moving towards home plate. Let's take a look at and see what that does. I want you to notice the differences here. Let's get this out to foot plant, load-bearing foot plant, when the foot is completely engaged in the ground, which occurs right about there. You can see the front foot. It's engaged at that point. All right, let's see what happens on this side. Again, watching the front foot, load-bearing, full engagement right there. So you can see what a dramatic difference between the two. You can look at so many things have changed, but which, by the way, we did not coach. All of this came to him through guided discovery. And let me make a special statement here. Let's give credit where credit is due. I want to give special recognition to Coach Woolforth and Randy Sullivan at the work that they do at the Texas Baseball Ranch and the Florida Baseball Ranch. And we've adopted their methods of guided discovery here at DSP, and you can see that it certainly worked well for this young man. We never coached him on his lead leg shin angle. You can see here it actually was kind of in reverse on the left. And other things you can notice here as well, stride length. You can certainly see that on the right-hand side he's got a longer stride. Glove side integrity. You can see he's tucked his glove over here. His glove is fixed out in front of his knee, or excuse me, over top of his knee there. Really impressive here, though, is that for a 12-year-old, he is at the beginnings of some hip-shoulder separation on the right-hand side here, and that's just very uncommon. So a lot of things happened for this client, largely, we believe, because he became stronger, more mobile, more stable, and through repetition and hard work on his side, he's really developed into something special, and he's got a longer chance of remaining healthy and productive. Let's advance this a little bit here, and we'll just take one more look. So at release point here, he actually has a decent late release in his pattern months ago. But as you can see, he's getting there in a very different way and much more efficient now. And you can just see the body movement here. The shape of his body is just so drastically different. If we could just focus on the lower half, look at this. One has much greater athleticism than the other. That's obviously the right-hand side. So, hope this was useful. Congratulations to our client here for working hard, and look forward to seeing more of this.